Republicans going to launch inequity soaring healthcare costs. I'm Haley Collins on Capitol Hill, and this is The Source. Things are actually happening here on Capitol Hill, which after 42 days of this government shutdown is actually worth a breaking news banner of its own, because lawmakers are now working late into the evening tonight to seal the deal and end the longest government shutdown on record. That hasn't stopped the White House's efforts and the president's efforts to stop full food assistance benefits from going out, because tonight the Supreme Court has just given the administration a longer time period to withhold those full SNAP benefits from some 40 million Americans. This has been playing out in court. It has been a big battle during this shutdown, even as we could be just one day away from it ending. But as we talk about more families struggling to afford the cost of dinner, the president for months has been insisting that grocery prices are actually coming down.
Prices are way down. Everything's way down. So our groceries are down. Our energy prices are down.
We have no inflation. Prices are down on just about everything.
Prices are down. We have virtually no inflation. Everything's going good. Prices are down and inflation is dead.
Now, even as the president has been declaring mission accomplished when it comes to bringing grocery prices down, notice the difference between the absolutes that you heard him offer there and what he's been saying over the last few months, but also in recent days even, and the more nuanced answers that we usually get from people in his inner circle.
Under my leadership, energy costs are down.
So, look, there are things that the federal government can control. Local electricity prices are not one of them. A lot of the problem lies with the state government.
Now we don't have inflation.
Inflation has remained low and steady, averaging just 2.5%.
Inflation is down is what it is.
Now, of all people, of course, President Trump knows how personal and powerful this issue can be for people. Day after day on the campaign trail last year, we heard the president hammering home promises about what would happen and how quickly if voters returned him to the White House.
From the day I take the oath of office, we will rapidly drive prices down.
We're going to get those prices down. We're going to get them down quickly.
We're going to get those prices down. I will promise you we're going to end inflation very quickly. We're going to get those prices down too. We have to get the prices down.
Of course, the president has now been in office for about 10 months at this point. Voters in several states have made clear, as they did a week ago tonight, that affordability is certainly still front and center for many of them, as the president has responded mostly this way.
More than anything else, it's a con job by the Democrats. We just lost an election, they said, based on affordability. It's a con job by the Democrats.
And now that the government shutdown is coming to a close, all eyes are going to turn to the president and his party that is in control of both chambers here on Capitol Hill, who have promised a better and more affordable health care plan than Obamacare, and soon.
I want the money to go into an account for people where the people buy their own health insurance. It's so good. The insurance will be better. It'll cost less. Everybody's going to be happy. They're going to feel like entrepreneurs. They're actually able to go out and negotiate their own health insurance. And they can use it only for that reason. That's the beauty, only for that purpose. And if we did that, that would be so exciting. Call it Trump Care. Call it whatever you want to call it. But anything but Obamacare. Obamacare is a disaster, just like he was as a president.
The president clearly knows the branding that he wants to see here, if not all of the details of what this plan could look like. But Republicans who will be responsible for those details have not even really been able to answer basic questions about what those plans and what those proposals that could be before voters could look like.
So what would Trump Care look like?
Well, these are all ideas that we're still working on, in part because until the government shutdown formally ends, we don't have all the people in the room who need to work on these programs.
So how quickly do you expect this plan to be rolled out?
We're hopefully having some ideas before Christmas, but it may take a little longer than that.
But is there like a comprehensive plan that people could look at and decide whether or not they think it's something that Republicans should pass?
We'll have something within that when we'll have a side-by-side bill when they get their vote on Obamacare subsidies, giving
You're
more.
gonna have a healthcare bill by the
We
second
will.
week of December?
We will.
Did the government reopen tonight? Would Republicans have a plan to address the Obamacare subsidies?
Yes.
You would have a plan
We have
tonight.
proposals to, we
Okay,
could
but
have that ready
proposal's different than a
immediately.
plan.
Yes.
My lead source tonight is the chief executive of a state where more than 180,000